Hello, good morning students. Welcome to the chemistry class. Myself, once again, I am Ravi Kumar Fadagi. Today I am here to deal the second bridge course. Yes, in the last class we have discussed about the reaction types. There are 4 types of the reaction. Here we are going to discuss it one by one in a systematic way. So in the reaction types there are 4 types. You are already know. The very first reaction is combination reaction. Here the combination reaction is nothing but it's going to explain about if the two or more than 2 reactants are going to combine to form a single product is called as combination reactant. So you are very much familiar about the definition, but I am not giving you the preference of definition. You should be thorough about how the reactions are formed and how we are balancing, how the chemical composition formula is formed. This is how I am giving the preference for the in the bridge course actually. Here magnesium combines with the oxygen and it's going to give the magnesium oxide. How it is going to form only MgO? Why means Mg it is belonging to the second group. Can you see here Mg? It is present in the second group. Therefore magnesium carry +2 charge. Here Mg is single. If the element is single, it do not carry any charge. Keep in your mind. Here magnesium it is singly. It is not combined with any of the compound. Therefore, if the element is single, then it do not carry any charge. Means it do not lose it or never gain any of the electron. Similarly, here oxygen O2. It is oxygen is combined in oxygen itself. Why we have written O2 means generally we know that the inorganic compounds are the gaseous compound. For example, hydrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodines. These are the ionic compounds. They are in gaseous state. Their gaseous compounds never exist in a single atom. Means oxygen O never exists. Hydrogen H never exists. Chlorine Cl it may exist but not for the longer time. Therefore, we are writing hydrogen, fluorine, chlorine in the two times. O2, H2, Cl2, Br2, I2 like that we are writing. So similarly here also O2 means number of oxygen is 2 but it is in a single. Therefore oxygen it present in a 16th group but it carry -2 but it is here single it is. Therefore it is the charge of the oxygen here it is 0. When magnesium combines with the oxygen, can you see here Mg is combined with the oxygen. When they are ready to combine each other, then we have to check it out the charge. Mg carry +2, oxygen carry -2. They are carrying the positive and negative charge of same numerical number. +2 and -2 they will cancel each other. Therefore the Mg and oxygen becomes MgO. Similarly, this is the combination reaction. The next one is balancing that one. Here we are giving that magnesium it is 2 in the reactant. In the product also magnesium it is 2. Oxygen it is in the reactant O2. MgO here it is initially 1. We are balancing it by writing the 2. Therefore Mg also 2, oxygen also 2. While writing any of the reaction we have to check it out whether the reactant number of reactant should be balanced by the number of product. Therefore the second one is here one of the examples about the balancing the chemical reaction. Just you look here, when the iron combines with the water molecules it's going to give Fe3O4 plus hydrogen H2. So balance the chemical reaction means it is not supposed to be you have to balance that one. First you have to check it out whether the reaction is balanced or not. How means first here reactants are Fe and H2O. Go through one by one. Here in the reactant the first element is Fe. How many Fe are there? In the reactant it is only 1. These are the product. In product it is 3. Fe here 3 and here it is 1. Hydrogen it is number of hydrogens are 2. Here it is also 2. Oxygen it is 1. In the product it is 4. So we have to balance in such a way that number of elements in the reactant should be equal to the number of elements in the product. Means Fe number should be same in the reactant and product. Therefore, see here the below one we have written 3 here. We are not supposed to write the 3 below the Fe. It's not possible. Once the reaction is written, we are not supposed to change the formula. H2O means it is the formula of water. We can't write H2O as H2O2. It's not possible. Therefore, while making the elements balancing, we can able to write the numerical value beside of the element. Fe is there. We can write here 3, but never below the Fe3. Okay. Therefore, number of iron here it is 1, here 3. Therefore, we have written 3 Fe plus hydrogen is 2, but But look at the oxygen, number of oxygens are 4 here, therefore we have written 4. While making the oxygen balance, in the product it is 4 oxygen, in the reactant oxygen it was initially 1, we have written 4. So nothing is there, means here 1 will be there below the oxygen. 4 into 1, 4 1 ja 4, therefore number of oxygens are 4. So while making oxygen as a 4, just you look at hydrogen, hydrogen it is 2. Below the hydrogen 2 is there, just you multiply this coefficient value and the number of hydrogen, 4 2s are 8, hydrogen becomes 8. In the reactant initially it was 2, then to make it balance, 4 2s are 8 hydrogens are there in the reactant, therefore we will write the 4H2, number of hydrogen in the product also 8, in the reactant also 8, oxygen 8, here also 8, iron 3, here also 8. So this is why we are calling this as balanced chemical reaction. This is the first one and it will be the final. In the further coming classes, you just go through this all. Whenever we are writing the reaction, you just be keep in your mind whether the reaction is balanced or not. So in the types of chemical reaction, the second one is decomposition reaction. Can you see here, if the reactants are single and the product is more than 1, such kind of reactions we are calling that as decomposition reaction. Why I have written the calcium carbonate as limestone? Because this kind of the reaction you have to be familiar, because calcium carbonate, no doubt we know that calcium carbonate, along with that chemical name, you should not be forget the common name of this compound. Limestone undergo the decomposition to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Here calcium oxide is called as quicklime. Here number of reactant is 1 and the product are 2. The charge of the calcium, it comes in the second group, plus 2. CO3 it is not mentioned in the periodic table because it is not the element, it is a compound. CO3 carbonate it is, the name of CO3 is carbonate. The charge of the carbonate here it is -2. Therefore calcium plus 2 and CO3 is -2. They will cancel each other. Ca, CO3. This 3 is not the charge of Ca because Ca carry plus 2. CO3 also carry -2. Therefore they will cancel each other. Ca, CO3. Similarly calcium oxide. Calcium charge is plus 2. Oxygen charge is -2. Plus 2 -2 they will cancel each other. Therefore Ca. Got it? The very easiest form is carbon dioxide. CO2 is called as carbon dioxide. The next one is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is nothing but in the reactant we should have one as a single metal, another one should be compound. It is cation, this is anion. If the cat and anion together it is called as compound. Here iron is going to react with the copper sulfate to form the, here metal will replaced by the iron. Copper is replaced by the iron, therefore copper sulfate is converted as iron sulfate and copper is coming outside, that is plus E. Look here, in the displacement reaction, the charge of the copper is also plus 2 and SO4 charge is also plus 2. No doubt here also FeSO4, SO4 it is totally, it is a compound name, SO4. It doesn't mean that the charge of Fe is 4. The Fe charge is plus 2 and SO4 charge is -2. In the displacement reaction, we are seeing that the two reactants are going to form as a product. It is undergo the displacement of metal. This kind of reaction is called as displacement reaction. And coming to the double displacement reaction, here the reactants are of two compounds. Here two compounds are nothing but sodium sulfate reacts with the barium chloride. Here undergo the displacement of two metals. Sodium is going to react with the anion of this barium chloride, that is chlorine, and barium is going to react with the SO4. Therefore sodium it gives sodium chloride, barium it gives barium sulfate. Can you see here we have written Na2SO4. Why? Means sodium comes in the first group, the charge of the sodium is plus 1, SO4 charge is -2. Therefore -2, we are not shifting the minus and plus charge, we are shifting only the numerical value. SO4 charge is -2. Minus indicates that it is receiving the electron and here plus indicates that it is losing the electron. Here -2, the 2 comes below the sodium and 1 comes below the SO4. If nothing is written means it is understood the 1 is shifted. Therefore Na2SO4. You should remember that based on this charge we are writing the chemical compound formula. BaCl2, barium chloride, the barium comes in the second group, Ba carry plus 2 charge and chlorine carries minus 1 charge. Ba plus 2, that 2 is moving below the chlorine, and minus 1, that 1 is coming below the Ba. We have not written that Ba 1, it is understood, nothing is written, means it is 1. Similarly, BaSO4, this carry plus 2, SO4 carry minus 2. The charge are same, therefore cancels each other. NaCl, Na carry plus 1 charge, it's belonging in the first group. Chlorine belongs to the 17th group, it carry minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. They will cancel mutually each other. Therefore, the formula is sodium chloride. It is called as common salt. And based on this one, I hope you are understood this 4 types of the chemical reaction. I have not explained in the new thing because these are the concepts and the syllabus of your S2 level only. But the thing is, while writing the reaction, the charge and the element initially plus charge and minus charge, and writing the sodium formula, water formula, how they are combining, sodium hydroxide formula. While writing the formula, you should know about the charge. If you forget the charge, it's not possible to write the sodium hydroxide formula. And along with the metal, some of the compounds are given here. Hydroxide is nothing but OH minus 1 charge. Sulfate is nothing but SO4, it carry minus 2 charge. Carbonate is nothing but CO3, it also carry minus 2 charge. Nitrate NO3, it carry minus 1 charge. And these are the special compound because it's not there in the periodic table. So such kind of the compound and all the metal and non-metal, whichever you have already studied in the 10th, you are not supposed to forget that one because those are the bridge for your PU level. So we are coming at the end. Today you have to write the chemical formula and balancing the reaction. Sodium combines with the water, it gives sodium hydroxide and hydrogen. Hydrogen plus chlorine, it gives hydrogen chloride. I have written the name and you have to write it. Keep in your mind, whenever we are writing the hydrogen, you have to write H2 and oxygen OL2. Similarly, chlorine Cl2 because it is a gaseous compound, it exists in the diatoms. So based on that, we will have still one of the bridge course if possible. Otherwise, from the next class, means on tomorrow, we will move directly to the sum of syllabus regarding your first PUC and how the marks are distributed and the important concepts of that one. So before tomorrow, you have to submit these write these answers and formulas and keep in your book. And one fine day, I will call you. So at that time, you should be thorough by writing these formulas. Okay. So we will meet on tomorrow. Bye.